All right, best practices when it comes to you getting a much deserved week off vacation from practice, hopefully with your family, you're flying someplace fun, someplace you want to be a bucket list, detachment, all of that, without jeopardizing your team or your patients or your collections. Now, this is catered to a one doc office where you don't have associates being able to see people or team members being able to do consults and administer therapies. We're talking about the toughest situation. So first thing that comes up is when to do it. I don't want to miss a whole week and my practice collections suffer, no new patients for a week, and it just makes it bad coming back. So one of the things that limits that is bookend scheduling. What that looks like is never, never, ever leave on one weekend and come back the next. Instead, because what happens right then is literally for a full calendar week, no one is on the books. And even though you're gonna reschedule people for the week after, people's routines get messed up. That's how we're wired. If they come in every Tuesday and then there's a Tuesday that's missing, a certain percentage of them will fall off for that next Tuesday. Even if they've already paid, even if it's already on the schedule, it's just what happens. So, don't do weekend to weekend. What we're going to do is you're going to practice Monday to Tuesday. You're gonna then leave for vacation, and it could be Tuesday night, it could be Wednesday, it doesn't even matter. And you're gonna come back and you're gonna practice 2 more days. So it could be Wednesday, Thursday, it could be Thursday, Friday, and then you have another weekend. So here's what's happening. You have stress test right here. You're gonna pack in as many people as you'd normally see in a week in 2 days, and it's gonna be magical and amazing, and you're gonna see that, wow, we normally see 30 people a day, and we actually can see 45. It's doable. Or you see 20 and you can see 30, or you see 60 and you can see 90, it doesn't matter. Stress test packed super good energy. Then you get full week off. Patients still had the ability to come in this calendar week. You come back on the next Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, and you choose when you want to practice, so they still get the ability to come in the next calendar week, and guess what? It is another stress test. 2 days of hopefully a full week's calendar compressed into 2 days. And then you get another weekend attached immediately after that. This is a schedule for taking a week off that brings you joy, energy, increases your practice's efficiency, and shows your team what's possible. It just works. So don't do weekend to weekend, do midweek to midweek. Everything will be better. Now, when it comes to, does your team work on this week off? Well, let's say you have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday of days they would have worked. That's where this is going to be a discussion with your team. There's not a right or wrong, it's what works out for everyone. So first off, can your team take days off that they want? One option, so when it comes to team, is off days when you do. Now, this is going to be less percentage of the time because their calendar, their life, their vacations don't revolve around yours. So they may not want to take a vacation at the same time as you. But it's worth having a discussion about it. 2 is part-time work. So it could be, when do the phones ring most? For me, when I was in practice, it was more often, but like up through lunch period. So maybe they're in from 9 to 1 each day. Not just sitting there waiting for the phone to ring and answering it like a real human when it does, but what are all of the projects that are always on the to-do list and keep getting pushed back? And now, with you not buzzing in their ear, the only thing they're responsible for is picking up the phone when it rings, which isn't 24/7, they have complete undistracted time to do those projects. Is it setting up the new text messaging service? Is it the new EHR? Is it the marketing plan? Is it connecting with referral partners? Is it rearranging the office furniture and massive cleanup? There's a ton of projects that CAs could do when they don't have to be checking people in and out, taking payments, helping with therapies, everything else they're doing on a normal shift. So really, whether it's part-time work or they're in full-time, all the projects that are valuable but keep getting pushed off because they legitimately don't have time. When you give them the freedom to get paid, undistracted, to do this work, and you have accountability measures in place, this is what you're going to do, this is what you're showing me you've done, not have at it, do what you think you should do, and hopefully something gets done when you get back. If you have accountability and instructions and clarity and details on what's going to get done, This is valuable time for when you take a break. Phones can still get answered, patients still booked. Of course, you should have online scheduling anyway, but some people like to hear a person's voice. And what are the projects that are on the back burner and keep getting pushed off because we're busy and we don't have time? This is how to make the most of your week off as the doc and not thinking you just had a complete stop of income and progress when you take off, where you can't even enjoy your vacation because you're pissed about that. Do the calendar scheduling correctly, set your team up for success, set your practice up for success. You got this, and we're here for you.